center. 7-3. Number 54, Watkins.
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nikola Jokic.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. White and Levine are out on the wings. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then there's Hayes, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the four-man position. And for the Warriors, Brandon Ingram out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, then it's Maxey, and it's Big Dog in at the five. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now Hayes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Levine. He buries it from three.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Now here's Maxey. Jokic with a screen on Hayes. To the paint. And there's Jokic on the assist by Maxey.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to White from behind the arc. Another three for Chicago.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Warriors. 4-point game, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Golden State. White, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
That's good from White. And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Second team foul.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Levine. Back to Hayes. Jacks up a three. Warriors with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. And it's rejected. Maxey against Hayes. Pass to Big Dog. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by White. Here's Big Dog. Uses the glass on the layup.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Chicago leading. And here's Hayes. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. White. Good. White's got 7.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Wiggins outside. Down low. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Wiggins.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Levine. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Big Dog passes to Ingram. To the inside. And the basket by Jokic. 6 points for him.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Stewart outside. Here's Hayes. Second chance shot. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. Ingram on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Ingram. Chicago making their last shot. To the middle. The kick out to Maxey. Sinks the tray.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He's getting more comfortable out there.
Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Outside Levine. From the top of the key. Big Dog pulls it in.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Outside Maxey. Down low. Here's Big Dog. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Hayes. 15 in his last outing. Outside White. There's the double team with Wiggins. Stewart, the pass to Mamukelashvili. They grab their own miss. Lets the 3 fly. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Big Dog. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
First free throw is good. Cloudy, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Hayes. Still without a bucket. Here's White. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jokic. Inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Sends it home from three-point land.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's Clowney. Back to Levine. And that's dunked by Levine.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Outside Ingram to the inside. And the Warriors making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 12, Christian Braun.
Here's Big Dog. 6 points for him. It's Hayes with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that.
And the Warriors make some changes. Sohan comes in for Jokic. And it's DiVincenzo in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Stewart defends.
Like UBA, this guy's got some style.
Hey, man, you got to have a little swagger to pull off a slam like that. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Clowney from the arc. Drains the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And here's White. Stewart, a screen on DiVincenzo. White for 3. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brown. Here's Big Dog. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 3.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Levine. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. No good. That would have tied it. The Warriors lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
So it's the Warriors now. Chicago making their last shot. Brown passes to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Hayes. White with it. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. Now here's Stewart. There's the triple. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 3. Pass to Clowney. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Stewart. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. Here's Big Dog. Blocked. Here's Levine. Finished off the break. Levine's got 9 points.
Ooh, boy, that's some great speed. Athletically, Levine is just a step above most people.
Right side Maxey. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Stewart. Leonard comes in for Levine. Sexton's checked in for White. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Hayes. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Big Dog. He's got 13. Sohan, the pass to Big Dog. Back to Sohan. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Bol out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Big Dog in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The Bulls making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 4 on the clock. Van Vliet right side. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. The Warriors lead by 3. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bol.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. Now Ingram. He's scoreless. The 3 gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
A minute and a half gone in the 2nd quarter. Van Vliet outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First one falls for him. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
He does not get the 2nd one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Sexton. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Sexton. Here's Clowney. This one for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Down low. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
It's a close one here in San Francisco. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sexton passes to Van Vliet. Off target from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Ingram. Inside. Here's Big Dog. And it's Chicago with a board. Clowney's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Outside Sexton. Here's Mamukelashvili. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Ingram, the pass to Livingston. Ingram on the wing. Leonard defending. Here's Big Dog. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now here's Van Vliet, averaging around 6 a game. Outside Sexton. It's tipped. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Now here's Ingram. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Big Dog. Fires the three. And Ingram is good for three. Ingram's got 6 points.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Sexton. And here's VanVleet. The three is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Brown. He has 6. Here's Livingston. Pass to Big Dog. Outside for Ingram. Big Dog passes to Livingston. Here's Brown. Another 3 for Golden State.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Outside Sexton. Here's Ingram. Leonard pulls down the board. Bulls trail by 6. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, BA. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by VanVleet. The Bulls trail by 4. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jokic in the post. Stewart defends. In the paint. Jokic going off.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
The 3 from Sexton. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Warriors lead by 6. It's Wiggins on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Wiggins against Sexton. And here's Ingram. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to White. Outside Sexton. The floater. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Ingram's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Maxey against VanVleet. Pass to Sexton. They set the pick. Fires the three. On target from range. Sexton's got 9.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Outside for Ingram. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bulls trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. To the inside. Throw it down, Nikola.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They look like a whole new squad in the fourth quarter of that one, showing up when it mattered most.
Changes here for the Warriors. Sohan's checked in for Bol, and it's Wiggins in for Ingram. And the Bulls making a change here. The Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot drop. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Golden State Warriors.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Golden State. And so in the game for the Bulls, White and Levine are out on the wings. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
White, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Hayes. Back to Stewart. Tries from 6 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Watkins. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Clowney, he's checked in for Stewart. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 13. Now here's Hayes. No points yet. Outside White. Shoots over Wiggins. White, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Jokic. Wiggins passes to Big Dog. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Bulls shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside Levine. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's the pick. White for 3. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Ingram, the pass to Big Dog. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Watkins.
That one's off. Chicago making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Sexton looking around. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Jokic with it. Outside Ingram. Now Wiggins. The 3-ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ingram, the pass to Jokic. Can't connect from short range. Bulls trail by 15. Hayes with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Clowney. Sexton with it. 4-3. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Here's Big Dog. 22 points for him. Now Maxey. Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to White. Back to Hayes. White with it. Here's Clowney. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clowney's got 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now Maxey. To the middle. Who poked away. Now White. 13 points in the game. Sexton a screen on Wiggins. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Let's see the stat sheet here for Colin Sexton.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
The Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Hayes. Got a hand on it. Ingram against Sexton. Ingram, the pass to Big Dog. Outside Bull. Here's Big Dog. 22 points for him. Clock at 4. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Hayes using his post moves to get the 2 points. The Warriors lead by 13. And here's Ingram. He's got 10. Ingram with a screen on Hayes. It's Wiggins on the wing. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Wiggins got 6 points in the quarter.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Outside Sexton. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Big Dog's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. The Bulls trail by 18. Outside White. Back to Hayes. Outside Sexton. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Wiggins passes to Big Dog. And he jams it home with authority.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Clowney. Tipped. Here's Livingston. No points so far. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Sexton. Over Ingram. Sexton misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And that one's good. Bold.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Changes here for the Warriors. Sohan's checked in for Bol. Brown comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wiggins. To stop the drought. In deep, Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got 18 points in the game.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Down low. Big Dog passes to Livingston. And the three-pointer goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They set the screen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the three. He's got 9.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Pass to Sohan for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Livingston. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's DiVincenzo. Knocks down the triple.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. Inside. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Warriors basketball.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Bulls also making a change. Freeman Liberty's checked in. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Now here's Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Van Vliet to the middle. Queta pass to Sexton. Van Vliet outside. Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game. Freeman Liberty. No good on the 3. Pass to Big Dog. Sohan outside. Here's Big Dog. Doubled by Van Vliet. Big Dog passes to Sohan. He shoots it. Chicago with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Queta. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Sexton. Pass to Queta from 7 feet. No good off the glass. Golden State has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just about 33% since this 2nd half started. Van Vliet outside. 30 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. For 3, Sexton. Warriors with the rebound. Big Dog's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the 1st half.
Pass to Sohan. Down low. Here's Big Dog. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And one. New group here for the Warriors.
Always, coach. All right, get in there.
The Warriors lead by 22. Maxey out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Big Dog in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Outside Levine. Here's the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Big Dog. Wiggins outside. Here's Big Dog.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Levine passes to Hayes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Edwards, he's checked in for Ingram. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Big Dog. Outside Edwards. Jokic with it. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Hayes, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Hayes. Stewart, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Stewart. Launches it. Another 3 for Chicago.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Edwards. Big Dog passes to Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Stewart. Outside White. From downtown. The Warriors pull it in. Big Dog.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Maxey against Hayes. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Hayes with a screen on Jokic. Mamukelashvili, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Big Dog passes to Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Stewart defends. The kick out to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. White finds Hayes. Here's Levine for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Ingram, the pass to Big Dog. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Stewart. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Jokic has got 19 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hayes. Pass to Levine to halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Maxey passes to Big Dog. Back to Maxey. Now Jokic. Stewart defends. Here's Big Dog. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with the ball. Let's go with a 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside White. Ingram against Levine. The 3 is up. Big Dog pulls it in. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Maxey against Hayes. Maxey passes to Big Dog. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Ingram outside. Offensive board. Big Dog. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Dog.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's Big Dog. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Stewart. No good on the triple.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Hayes finds Levine. Outside White. Pass to Levine. Picked by Stewart. Lets it go from the wing. Shot by Levine, no good. Wiggins with it. Tipped. Now Hayes. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.